Hi, welcome to another Yoga Our Home Friday moment. I'm Gina Reinhardt, also known as Jeannie Yogini, have yoga mat will travel. And here I am in my backyard enjoying my lovely garden. It's going to be really hot today, so I'm making sure they're getting watered right now. And first of all, I want to thank all my lovely subscribers. You comment, like, share, subscribe, and I really do appreciate it because I have so much fun doing this. And for the last quite a few weeks, I've been really introducing the five element theory as taught by Lauren Walker of Energy Medicine Yoga. And so my great news is I'm actually returning to the Hollyhock Retreat Center up on Cordes Island in British Columbia, which is from here, it's a 3 ferry trip to, first of all, get from Seattle to Vancouver Island, and then you go up to Campbell River and take a couple more ferries to get to Cordes Island, and that'll be happening in July. It's been quite an experience getting this all taken care of, because at first when I registered, I was registering for the wrong course, which is simultaneously at the same time, and my patience, my energy medicine yoga tools like calming myself down, using square breathing, and just being patient has rewarded itself. I finally got everything set up, was paying for my registration earlier today, and my credit card put a stop to it because it was tagging it as fraudulent. So just on and on and on, but here I am. I'm ready to go to Hollyhock from July 19th to the 24th. And so I'm doing one of the things that I always talk about. I'm embracing the power of the pen, and I'm going to write down all the different things I'm going to need, planning for my trip. And we are in the wood element, so paper and wood and following through on my things. And burl. I got burl when I did my trip 2 years ago. I was camping at Qualicum Beach before I got to Hollyhock, and then a friend who I know who grew up in Qualicum Beach told me to go to this beautiful place in Coombs, Coombs, I think, in British Columbia, to go to the Goats on the Roof market, and that's where I got burl. So he's been with me now for 2 years, and he'll definitely be going back with me when I go in July. But so power of the pen, writing down my goals. I talked about how with my frustrations I was using tools like calming myself, putting my hand on my forehead and in the notch, just knowing it would work out. And then in the event that things hadn't worked out, I was going to go to plan B and camp somewhere in Oregon. But so here I am writing there, and just kind of I'm a little bit scattered today, but talking about the wood element. Just what I'm going to do is, if you remember, the sound that comes with the wood element, or that enhances the wood element, is the SHH. And so as I've been making my plans, I've been digging in the earth, getting the weeds up, all the things that weren't working for me, and pulling it up behind me and shushing it into the ground. And it worked, because I'm getting ready to go and shushing it into the ground. And one last one. So I am ready to go, and I'm making all sorts of plans. But in the meantime, I'm going to cut this YouTube short because I really don't have a main focus other than just getting myself prepared. I do have my drip irrigation on. I think I'll just give you a tour of my garden as it grows right now. So here we are. Got my drip going, and I think you might be able to see it dripping from my different plants and all my alyssums and my things that I'm going to continue growing, like sunflowers that are in a pot. Here's my snow peas, which are really running late. I don't think I'll even have a snow pea this year. But there's Gilbert the Filbert, and my bonsai trees are doing well. And I'll just close on my beautiful fountain, which is dripping quite nice. So thank you to all my subscribers. Please like, share, comment. Let me know what you do in your garden or what you have planned for the summer. I hope it's exciting. Whatever you do, have a lovely weekend. And also, Sunday is the new moon. So just like me, I hope you have goals that you need to write down that you can plan for the next lunar cycle, to just make a goal and stick with it through the month of the lunar cycle. Namaste.